place I've never been to before. We'll go and explore some of the places round about, some nice places to visit, and then the ferry to Stornoway. So that'll be a nice sailing. It's going to be nice weather. So join me after I've had breakfast and we'll get going. Now here in Ullapool there's a good hotel with a good breakfast, good beds right there, and the ferry terminal is just there. I mean, it's such a long walk. You might have to stop 2 or 3 times, but anyway, the ferry terminal. But if you would rather swim, you can get good practice in this place. Right here we have the Ullapool Museum. It's probably the oldest looking building in the place. It's a place to visit at some point. Opening hours is 10 till 4. Here we're looking out to Loch Broom, and the bit of land over there is Altnahari. There's a nice walk up that way that we can try later on after we've been on the ferry. And there's a ferry over there, and the islands you can see over there's the Hebrides. Now, Ullapool is probably one of the only places that has no direct access to Edinburgh or Glasgow. You have to change Inverness. No big deal really. But, if you want to come here, Inverness is where you change. There's plenty of places to eat there to break your journey. Wetherspoons being one of them. And here we have one of the ferries coming in to the ferry terminal. Calmac does frequent sailings from here out to the islands. The ferries go rather quick, shooting along they are, faster than a bullet. Well, maybe not that quick. Right, let's head to the terminal and board our ferry to the Isle of Lewis. That's us on the ferry now. The bus getting loaded on. I think the whole of Ullapool's coming on the ferry. A long line of cars all the way up round the corner. there's Ullapool in the distance, and as you can see we're now out at sea. Well, still in the loch, almost out at sea. We've been told that there's a heavy swell out at sea, so that'll be interesting. It's calm just now though. Heard that there are various dolphins and fish, wild birds to look out for, so look out for those on the crossing. TV mast. There is Rue Lighthouse and Isle of Martin. Martin's Island. Don't see Martin, so if he doesn't come soon, I'll claim it as my own. We've been looking out the back way. Let's have a look out the front. See what we can see out there. This is looking out the front. Is looking out one of the portholes of the wee boat. One of the faraway islands. That's us now arriving into Stornoway. Rather rough crossing, so it was, but it was good fun. Big waves splashing. It was good to watch. Well, we're here on the Isle of Lewis. There's the ferry that we got. Don't have very much time to look around. I'll do a quick pan round. The main town is over in that direction. There's a supermarket and things to see, and over in that direction, further over, is a castle. So I think we'll have to explore another day, or come for a couple of days, something like that. There's the castle. Now we've got a view here of the top deck of the ferry. That's some things to point out about this crossing. It's a very choppy crossing. You don't want to be doing it if you've got a weak stomach. If you like wildlife, although I haven't seen much wildlife today, it's, from what I hear, it's one that's nice for wildlife and watching animals, things like that. With some of the waves out the back of the ferry. See the waves crashing into the island over there. Heading back towards Ullapool, it's not that choppy, but it was very choppy heading out to Isle of Lewis. A nice seating area. You can sit and watch the world go by. Now that was one great sailing, not one if you have a dodgy stomach with water. It is quite a choppy sailing. But if you like seeing the faraway islands and something different, I didn't see any wildlife this time, but you never know, if you go on it you might see some wildlife. You're not going to know unless you try it. It sails out in that direction towards the Isle of Lewis. So give it a go if you want to. Yeah, so I wanted to film a bit more of the island, the Isle of Lewis, but it was a very short turnaround time, less than 20 minutes. So there isn't much of that, but I'm back in Ullapool now, a bit further along the coastline to where we were this morning. And I've discovered this little footpath. It looks like it goes down to the river. Let's have a look down this footpath to see where it goes and what we can see down there. I'm at the bottom of the footpath now, and there's a nice river. It runs through here and joins the loch. There's a nice bridge over there. Does this footpath go to the bridge? Let's find out. And here we are on that bridge. The footpath we saw is over there, and the footpath continues on up by the river, and I'm sure there's plenty nice little bits to look at, some wildlife, some unusual birds. But if you want to know what's up that way, you're going to have to come for yourself to find out. That's an adventure of your own to come and find out what's beyond this bridge. So I'll end the vlog here. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing some of Ullapool and a bit of the Isle of Skye and what the ferry is like there. Very choppy ride, as I mentioned before, but there's plenty to do inside the boat, inside the ferry. So until next time, that's Paul for now.